Hello everyone, this is James, back again with another Voiceplay reaction. I was going to do Blackbird by Jeff Castellucci, but given that it's an absolutely soul-crushing, 35 degree, well, for the Americans, it's about 100 degrees here. Humidity is off the scale because I live in a port city in northwestern Italy. So I know that for a lot of you, that's nothing, but for me, woo, I'm basically on house arrest. Which is why I'm doing Just Sing, because it's a COVID-related, the whole COVID lockdown, and it feels oddly appropriate because you couldn't pay me to leave the house on an off day. I don't have to work today, so I'm staying inside with the AC, and this feels oddly appropriate because I'm not answering phone calls today. And the other reason is I can see that says these captions will show you who everyone is, so given I'm on kind of a voyage of discovery here, this is perfect. So it checks all the boxes. So let's hear what this is like. Okay, let's go.
Let me hear you sing.
That's nice.
Sing it together, louder than ever, ever. Forget everything, just sing like it's what we've been missing.
That's so endearing. Like the moment Liam starts singing, she smiles so openly. It made my heart look at her expression change when he starts singing.
Everything, just sing like it's what we've been missing, and they're gonna listen.
Nice.
Listen, forget everything, just sing.
Nice.
You think you've gotta hide it, oh, but don't keep it on the shelf. Let your ways start moving, watch the way I do it. See me do it like nobody else. Oh.
If we sing it all together, it's louder than you say.
Everybody's looking, watch the way we do it.
Oh, so okay, I was gonna say when even your producer can sing, but he was part of Voiceplay, right? So makes sense. Still, what a great voice.
It's looking, watch the way we do it. Cause we do it like nobody else. Let me hear you sing. Don't you stop it, don't you fight it. Let me hear you sing. If you got it, can't deny it.
Wow.
It's waiting for you already, you know.
Wow, just a second. Sorry, guys. I love her voice. Sarah Baylor. What does she do? She did Wrecking Ball with Voiceplay. Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out. I love her voice.
It's waiting for you already, you know. Let you do it like nobody else. Just sing it together.
Chills.
Louder than ever.
Okay, so doesn't help that I'm sweating with the AC. So as soon as I see Earl, the chills were amplified about 10 times. Something about a combination of Earl's kind of history combined with his absolutely unique voice. I don't know if the term exists, but I'm definitely fanboying here. He has an irreplaceable voice. I don't know as much about Voiceplay as especially the history and as a lot of you, but as much as I love Voiceplay today just as much as I loved them then. But when Earl left, like the whole vibe, the dynamic changed. Not better, not worse, but he has a voice which is the texture is so unique and colorful that it changes the whole vibe, So as soon as you hear Earl, he makes it his own. Really, I've always been super impressed by Earl. Did they make this for me? Oh my god, I've got a light and a webcam in my face, so I can't think when I see something like that. I think a lot of you understand. It just hits you when you see people you admire and love hearing so much, and you have a collaboration like this between you know, two of your favorites selected, it's overwhelming. Like, it makes me feel so happy.
Let me hear ya. I've been right here where he's standing. I've been standing on the ground, and the walls are caving in.
From my lips, I'm moving with the soul. I put into it, and you never heard it done like this.
Hear you sing.
Who's that? It says top auditioner. Oh, so this is, it's like an extended family, right? So even someone who didn't make Voiceplay, but they were impressed by his audition, but he didn't quite make it. I'm guessing this is right when Jainan joined, right? So they must have picked Jainan, but they're still super impressed by this guy. And he does. He has a great voice, but I love how they're including everyone, you know? From family members who are, by the way, how talented are these families, you know?
And you never heard it done like this.
Hear you sing.
Huwag mong pigilan at labanan. Parinig ng tinig mo.
Si no tienes, no lo niegues.
Adriana, wow.
It's waiting for you already, you know.
That you do it like nobody else.
Sing it
Okay. This is a sign of the times, or a herald of the times. So Anthony hasn't collaborated with Voiceplay yet, but we want him to. Yeah, looking back from 2025, that was a good choice. An amazing talent. You know, I always look forward to Anthony. I think I've done 2 or 3 by him. I wonder how he's done like 5 or 6, if I'm not wrong, right? Amazing, rich runs, great stuff. I see a lot of his shorts pop up now and then. He tends to sing in the kitchen with a couple of other people. Always watch them.
Do it like nobody else.
Sing it together, louder than ever, ever. Forget everything, just sing. Like it's what we've been missing, and
Wow.
we never listen, forget everything.
So, this guy, John Pinto, has the closest, I'll say, a perfect time to pause. I was going to say he has the like a very similar, if that makes sense, to Earl, like the timbre of his voice, which is the closest I've heard so far. That high, airy, kind of nasal sound. Amazing. So it makes sense they put Earl here.
I said a 1, 2, 3, and 4.
got
Let's
Jainan
go.
rapping.
Everybody get on the floor.
Stop.
Just
Wow.
sing you sing.
Who's this? So we even have the whole beatboxer, you know, kind of thing going off against each other. So what? So we have Scott. I didn't know he beatboxed. I thought he was just a tenor. So we have Scott leading into, what was it, Jack? I can't remember his name. Nice sound, and then Lane. Wow. Okay, this is a really full production here. Wow.
It's waiting for you already, you know. Hey, you do it like nobody else.
Who's that? Okay, you're gonna have to help me here if I can't figure it out. But someone, I'm guessing a female, but you never know with Voiceplay, right? But a female hit an extremely high note there in the background. Looking from the pictures, I can't really tell. Maybe Elizabeth? Maybe Ari? I don't know. Let's see.
Sing it together, louder than ever.
Wow.
Ever forget everything, just sing.
Wow.
Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching this video and be sure to share. We're donating the AdSense and the streaming royalties from this video to Music Cares. They're an organization that's providing much needed assistance to musicians during this pandemic. Every view and every stream helps, but if you want to help out even more, click down in the description below and check out their link. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.
That makes sense, right? I hadn't thought about the impact that the whole COVID lockdown would have on musicians. So I'm a bit late to the party on that, but wow, okay. Give me a couple of minutes and I'll tell you what I think about the whole thing. So, I needed this. This is both because of the context, it enriches my understanding of Voiceplay, and it's super interesting to view this from 2025, right? A lot of the subtitles indicated that these were people they wanted to work with, or the one-offs, and now they've, you know, they kind of solidified, and I'd love to see them do something like this again in 2025. I needed this more than just for that, but it made me, I feel happier. Like, it's such a, you can't look at that and not feel involved somehow and kind of uplifted. So really not a whole lot for me to add in terms of, there's no political message here. There's no, you know, deeper meaning. It's a pick me up, and it's basically a way for Voiceplay to connect with us and each other, and what's better than that? You know, I'm sitting here, thankfully I have AC, but I'm sitting here completely locked away, and I get it. I get why they did this song. I kind of had, during the whole 2020 era, I found a lot of the mashups, a lot of them came out. A lot of them I found quite pretentious. Not this. This is a genuinely uplifting, mostly because there's no political message attached. It's just, hey, you know, just sing, right? You don't want to hear me sing. That I'll spare you that. But sing in a, you know, in a metaphorical sense. You know, just smile. So yeah, thank you very much for joining me, and I'll probably be doing a video tomorrow. I'm sorry to whoever suggested Blackbird repeatedly. I wanted to do that today. I'll do it tomorrow, I promise. Thank you very much for being here. I appreciate you all a lot. And the channel's growing slightly. It's a very small channel, obviously. I only have a few hundred subscribers, but it's already, there's a lot of engagement. So I apologize if I don't answer every comment, because already it's getting to the point where I can't answer everyone, which is a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. I kind of liked it when I could interact with everyone, but I do read everything. I read everything obsessively, you know. So thank you very much, and I'll see you tomorrow.